On the way to the park, we both stopped by our houses to change out of our uniforms. We met back up in front of Sayori's house and continued our walk to the park. We made small talk the entire way there. It's amazing how quickly you can reconnect with someone you haven't talked to much in a while. Though I do suppose I have. Music stopped. I have about a week's worth of practice on her. Oh, look at this park! This looks nice. After walking and talking for a few minutes, we finally reached the park. I know I've been here before, but it feels like I'm seeing it for the first time. Odd. Ah, it's so pretty here. She's not wrong. The trees, the weather, everything. I'm really glad we came here. Huh? Did you say something, Mikey? Oh, I was just saying how everything is so pretty. Mm-hmm. Ooh. We should walk the trail. What do you think? Full of good ideas, as always I see. Sure, let's get going. As I finish saying this, I can't help but notice a headache creeping in. We begin to walk the trail of the park. Even though it's technically called a trail, it isn't much more than a concrete path that goes around the perimeter of a small lake. Or is it a large pond? Don't overthink that. I can't say it's a bad thing, though. It keeps us from having to walk through trees and get our shoes dirty. Plus, the path is wide enough for two people to stand comfortably next to each other. After walking for a few minutes, I realized me and Sayori haven't talked since we started. Really? What the fuck? She seems to be entranced by the view, like it has been a lifetime since she's seen it. I wonder how long it's been since she's come here. Surely she's told me, one of the club members, about this place. We always loved coming here as kids. Running through the woods, climbing trees, getting scolded by our parents when they jumped to the lake. I wipe some dust out of my eyes as I think about it. Hey Mikey, remember that time that bird flew out of a bush and scared me? How could I forget? You lost your footing and fell off the bank. You started crying about how you were drowning even though the water was barely a foot deep. I had to practically carry you out of it. Our parents were so mad when they saw us. I couldn't help it. I was really scared. Don't worry, I believe you. I remember you going around telling everyone about how I saved you and how I was your hero. Yeah, that. It suddenly feels like someone dumped a ton of bricks into my stomach. Thinking about how Sayori told people I saved her, how she called me a hero. Damn it. I feel tears threatening my eyes, but managed to hold them back. Aww. Mikey, are you okay? Yeah, I was just thinking about all the fun we had here, you know? Actually, come to think of it, it's been quite a while since we've come here together, hasn't it? I immediately feel a wave of guilt wash over me as I say this. Have I really been taking my friendship with Sayori for granted? Is she depressed because of me? Please don't. I feel my hands clench into fists as I think about it. I have to fix this. After a few seconds of silence, I can't stop myself anymore. Sayori, are you okay? Hmm? Yeah, I'm great. I was scared she would say something like that. It's gonna be tough to talk about, but I have to do it. Uh-oh. Usually when this kind of music starts playing, something starts to get a little serious here. Sayori, I'm serious. Are you okay? What do you mean? Why'd you ask it? Why'd you ask it like that all of a sudden? Honestly, it's because I feel bad. I feel like I've been taking our friendship for granted. I try not to choke on my own words as I continue. Like I was only thinking of myself when I should have been more considerate on how you felt. You were always so happy when we would play together or had sleepovers, but over time, I guess I forgot how happy it made you, and I began to become a recluse. I think that's what it was. Had I realized this sooner, I would have tried so much harder to reach out to you. I hate that I let something so important slip through my fingers like that. Oh no, she's crying. Oh no. I've been so. Stop! Uh oh. Please, Mikey, why are you talking like this? Oh no. Sayori looks like she could start crying any second now. Oh no! It's because now or never. Because you're the most important thing in the world to me. Being with you now makes me realize just how much I've missed you. Missed this or whatever. How much I've missed us. And it would crush me to find out you were unhappy because I was a selfish jerk. Oh man, we're already getting into the feels. I look at my feet and feel a knot in my stomach. I didn't mean to make her cry, but she has to know how I feel before it's too late. The headache isn't helping my situation as it's beginning to make it hard to focus. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry, Sayori, for everything. She wipes her eyes with her sleeve and doesn't look at it in my direction for a while. I manage to hold back my tears, but just barely. My entire body feels stiff and I can feel my heart beating in my ears. Jeez. Mikey, you didn't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. I was sad when we stopped spending time together. But to hear you say that you care so much, it makes me really happy. Aw, look. She happy. I could tell that was hard for her to say it, but it sounded genuine. My nose is itchy. I don't know if it's because of this or something. I don't know why my nose would itch because of this. It's weird. I'm glad, Sayori. And I vow to never take you for granted ever again. If I do, I grant you full authority to beat me up for it. I smile at her to help ease the somber vibe. I appreciate the authority, but I didn't need it. Beating you up wouldn't be that hard. Excuse me? I feel relieved to see her cheering up like this. I would say it I would say it put in my mind at rest, but this headache is only getting worse. I honestly thought it would be harder to cheer her up after the way she acted Sunday morning. But maybe it hasn't gotten that bad yet. And it won't if I can help it. Ouch, I don't look that weak, do I? Well, when's the last time you lifted a weight, huh? When was the last time you lifted a weight? When was the last time you saw a weight? Wow. I notice my face beginning to heat up as I watch her giggle. God, I really do care about her. So do I! We continue walking the path of the park, joking and laughing with each other until finally. And so when I said, hey, that's pretty good, it makes sense that she would. Oh, is he talking about what Natsuki was saying with the whole reference thing? I guess so. I stop in my tracks and clutch at my head, feeling a sharp pain in my temples. Mikey! Are you alright? I'm fine. As I say this, I see a red drop fall to the ground below me. Is my nose bleeding? Ah! Your nose is bleeding! Yep, that's what I figured. I put my index and middle finger to my nose and see them smeared with blood as I pull them away. Oh shit. I'm just like Booker DeWitt. All these references. It's awesome. This is awesome. Fucking Jesus. I need to stop somehow knowing these fucking dialogues. Oh no, wait. That might be a bad thing. It is, you retard. Does that mean Sayori is Elizabeth? I hope she doesn't start throwing shit at me. Bioshock. This is what normal people think about when they get a nosebleed, right? Mikey! Huh? Oh, sorry, Sayori, I'm fine. I was zoning out. You keep zoning out. How do you zone out while your nose is bleeding? I guess like this. I proceed to stare at a tree with a blank expression on my face. Mikey, this is serious! You should go to the hospital! Haha. Isn't that a bit of an overreaction? Some Tylenol and a few tissues should work just fine, you know? She still looks concerned, and I can't help but worry a little myself. A nosebleed or a headache are fine on their own, but when they happen at the same time like this... Well, here, I don't have any medicine, though. Sayori pulls out some tissue paper from one of her pockets and hands it to me. What were you carrying tissue paper for? I suddenly hope that she has allergies. Oh no, it's probably the depression. I'm an idiot. Thank you, nurse. This should be fine from now. I tap away the blood from my nose and face and throw the tissues in a nearby trash can. So you dab your nose, you dab all the blood away. You just go. That was cringy. No one clipped that or anything. The trash can has a Germ X dispenser next to it as that. Oh, next to it, dumbass. To it that I then use to clean off my hands. What about your head? I'm still worried, you know. You shouldn't worry so much, Sayori. It'll give you wrinkles. I poke Sayori on the forehead with my middle and index fingers, the ones I didn't bleed on. I was gonna say, like, wasn't that your bleeding fingers? I suddenly feel emotional as I remember Itachi? Is this supposed to be a reference? Because this might not be a reference, I don't know. Maybe next time, Sasaki? Yeah, I don't know this reference. Are you sure you're okay? You look kinda down. He deserved better. He sacrificed so much. What? Did I just say that out loud? Oof. Sorry, I was just zoning out again. Keep zoning out. God damn, dude. God, I'm doing that a lot recently, aren't I? You know, after today, you might really be the zone out queen. You mean king? Haha, very funny, Sayori. Urgh. I try not to wince from the pain, but she seems to notice anyway. Mikey? Here, we're almost back at the entrance. I'll take some medicine and rest when I get home. You promise? I swear it. Good. You better. Hey, I already told you that I hate to see you unhappy. So if me feeling well prevents that, then I'll be back at 100% in no time. Guaranteed. I struggle to sound reassuring. The pain is actually pretty bad at this point. But Sayori appears to be a little more at ease. That pity laugh concerns me. I hope this doesn't cause her to worry more. Yeah, she might, though. After walking for a few more minutes, we finally reached the entrance to the park. Even though I've had fun spending time with her, I'm glad that I'll be home soon. The walk home is mostly silence. It doesn't bother me though, as the more I talk, the worse I feel. By the time we make it close to Sayori's house, I could barely see straight. I have to power through. I can't let her get more worried. Wow, look at that background though. See the sky? That's pretty sick. I'm I'm glad that we went to the park. I had a lot of fun spending time with you, Mikey. Same here. Truth is, this is probably the most fun I've had in quite a while. I try to smile through the pain, but I'm not sure if I'm successful or not. And I'm serious about making up for lost time. I want every day to be this fun. Together with you. I suddenly feel a wave of heat on my face. Sure, I've always thought Sayori was cute, but what I'm feeling now, I would like that. You and me both. This time I can't help but smile. I won't let the pain mess up this moment. Not now. Not when she needs me. I have to. Urgh! As if, as if insulted by my thought, my head suddenly feels like someone just hit it with a chair. Jesus, damn it! I feel my teeth clenching and my jaw tightening. Mikey? Sorry, Sayori, but I probably should be getting home to rest. Even though there's nothing I want more than to stay to spend time with you, to be here with you, or for you. Yeah, you did promise me you'd get better. She clearly doesn't want this moment between us to end any more than I do. Don't worry, I intend to keep my word. The smile I'm putting on now probably looks more like a grimace. After saying our goodbyes and promising that I'd text her when I felt better, I started making my way home. Wow. I finally reach my house and try to unlock the door. It takes me a second due to my vision being blurred and unfocused, but I finally managed to get it open and rush inside. I head straight to the kitchen and throw open the medicine cabinet. I dump 2 pills out of one of the painkiller bottles and turn on the sink. Gulp. After swallowing them with some tap water, I start stumbling toward the living room. So close. I'm gonna die and then the spot ends. Oh. Alright, I guess that's it. Alright, thanks you guys for watching. This has been a great mod. I'll see you guys next time. Oh man. It's this sound. This is the sound where you're in that place with just Monica in the original game. Somewhere in the sky, somewhere. Is he... What? Monica? Is he actually like me? He ignored the prompt like it wasn't even there. Oh. There's no way he should have been able to say yes to my question. I made sure the only options were no. That's why, huh? This is interesting now. And then there's the fact I couldn't see the other side this time. When I tried to see through him, I just saw him, no one else. Concern begins to sprout up as I think about not being able to see the outside world. Are we in Monica's eyes right now? Oh my god. That's weird. What's happening? And why now? I fail to come up with any good explanations. He doesn't appear to know what we are. Yet he still seemed troubled by his hanging comment, like he knows about Sayori. Plus, his personality is totally different. He's more confident this time, and his interest in the girls seems to have increased. If he really doesn't know about this being a game, how would he have changed? Perhaps his memory only goes to that point in time, like he has reset before he learned about me. But how? That reset normally breaks the code and corrupts everything. Will what happens to me be the same, or does him being different affect me as well? My concern turns to fear as I think about what I become later. I felt disgusted when he first went off the script. But if he really is like me, perhaps we could. I feel my heart start to beat faster as I think about it. The pain in my temples spikes for a second, causing me to freeze up. Why won't this headache go away? I lay my arms and head on my desk. I wonder who he'll write his poem for. She's getting headaches too? Oh my god, this mod is crazy! This story is so good right now! I am really enjoying this mod. This is so cool. I groggily open my eyes and realize I'm on the floor next to my couch. God damn it. Shit, must have knocked me out because I feel the crown at all. Deja vu, that's pretty fitting title given my current situation. I wonder if anyone would get that reference if they heard it. Yeah. I've heard this song like a million times. You hear that thing becoming a meme. I'm glad that headache finally went away, Mr. Sealing. Judging by his lack of reply, it appears Mr. Sealing is always asleep. You're stupid. I slowly stand up, using the couch as a crutch, Venom Snake style. What does that even mean? Unlike Venom Snake, I make it to my feet. Oh, God. To my feet without falling over a dozen times. A few shakes of the head reassure me that the headache is totally gone. I pull out my phone and start sending a text to Sayori. Back and better than ever, happy face. Almost immediately after I hit send, I get a response. Wow. Good, I didn't. Well, actually, it's just a text. It's not even her. Good, I didn't want to have to beat you up, lol. I can't help but smile as I read her message, though I do wonder, did she respond so quickly because she was concerned about me? It's nice to have someone worry about you, but I don't want to add anything more to her plate. I shake off the thought as I begin to reply. Fifth, I may have given you the authority, but I'm still pretty tough. You might wear yourself out trying to hurt me. We continue back and forth like this for a while until Sayori says she's about to go to sleep. I should probably remind her about the poem. I wonder what she'll write if she actually does it tonight. One question real quick. Did you remember to write a poem? Yup, I wrote it when I got home. I'm not that forgetful, meanie. Haha, I'll take your word for it this time. I guess I'll stop keeping you awake for now. Good night, Sayori. Night, happy face. I breathe a sigh of relief as I received the last message. If doing what I did today is the best way to keep her happy, I have nothing to worry about. And that was with a crippling headache. There's no telling what I could do at full health. After taming a moment to feel confident in my abilities, I begin making my way towards my room. Now that the pain is gone, I could try to assess that what all has happened today and possibly what's going on. let's see. I guess the big question is why would I go back to go back to today? If all of what I saw really happened, it's likely that I came back in time to prevent Sayori's suicide. Don't remind me. The word gets caught in my throat. I try to shake off the thought. After spending time with her today, it's hard to believe that she would do something like that. Or maybe it just shows how little I know about her. Damn it, I can't think like that. What else is there? So far, everything that I haven't directly affected has stayed the same as last Tuesday. I knew about the club, all the girls. Hell, I knew the exact words of some of the conversations. But if it is to prevent that incident, why go back a week? I could have gone back to when Sayori and I first started becoming distant, or to the night before the incident to make sure it didn't happen. Unless this is some type of Groundhog Day scenario. But if that's the case, will saving her stop it from happening again? I suddenly wish I had seen the end of that movie. That was a movie? Well, shit, then I don't get the reference. There's a lot of references in this mod. That's awesome. If Sayori is the goal, then then that still leaves one question. Why? Is there someone out there looking out for her? And if so, why use me? For all I know, I'm the reason. A chill shoots down my spine at the thought. I can't think like that. There has to be more to this. What about the others? Natsuki seems to have problems at home, and there's no telling with Yuri. You telling me you don't know about the... You've been here for a whole fucking... Didn't we know that she cut herself? Or did we not? Did we not know about that yet when Sayori did the... You know? I don't know. I suppose I could try and find out if there is anything wrong with her, but what do I do about Natsuki? She locks up any time her dad comes up, and I've heard her mention her mom. How does someone like me settle a family dispute? I'm no therapist, and I'm sure as hell not a fighter, unless Natsuki gets her height from her father. Wow. I never noticed Monica having any problems, but I was pretty dense the last time. Even if I had the eyes of a hawk, I don't think I would have had time to see if there was anything wrong with her. Most of the time we talked that it was a group. Hell, I think our exchange at the end of the club meeting today was the most one-on-one time I've had with her. So what's on the agenda? I need to find out if anything's wrong with Yuri. Something that isn't timidness or a lack of confidence. Lord knows I couldn't fix that. I need to learn how to resolve Natsuki's conflict with her father, which could actually be harder than turning Yuri into a social butterfly. How bad could it be, anyways? If I'm lucky, it'll just be some teenage girl rebellion or something. But then I'd have to change Natsuki's entire personality. Ugh! I'm just a high school student, not a miracle worker. Well, except for the time travel thing, possibly. Now, I'm not even sure if I'm the one who did that. Damn, it was kind of the only thing I had going for me. And as a cherry on top, I also get to snoop into Monica's life to see if she has any life-threatening problems. Click. Oh shit! Life-threatening. What if all the girls have something like that? Something that could make them end up like... Oh. No. That's ridiculous. What are the chances all four would be in that position? Low. I hope it's really, really low. If mental illness is a birds of a feather type thing, I don't think my heart could handle it. Spending time with just Sayori... Spending time with just Sayori seemed to help. Maybe if I... Okay. It just did that on its own. I didn't hit spacebar. Yawn. It's getting late. I should try and get some sleep in for tomorrow. Even though I have come up with a grand total of 0 solutions. I think of how I should write something first, but decide that I'll have plenty of time to do it at school. As I drift off, I can't help but think more about the poems. Maybe I could write one everyone likes. Uh, oh. Hello? I'm guessing you're reading this, right? I don't know if people can hear this, but. Listen, I wanted to explain some things real quick. Oh, now it's me. Let me put this right here then. Hello? Yo, whose voice is that? Mikey. What? God, is that you? It's me, Martha. Jesus. Here. Have a dream or something. Oh, no. Good. Sorry about that. I didn't expect him to be able to hear me. To try and quickly sum things up, I'm the reason Mikey can remember the events of Act 1. And who are you, sir? It may sound confusing, but I'm saved data that didn't get deleted when the game reset. That's not all, though. Before the reset, I got a lot of time, a look at some of the game files, which is how I came to know that this is all just a nightmarish visual novel. Seeing it did give me an idea of how some of this works, but I didn't get to look at much. Judging by how this is part of sorry. This is part of this is part is labeled Act 1. I'm guessing the game progress is beyond. Well, beyond Sayori. You may have noticed Mikey doesn't know he's in the game. And honestly, I'm not sure if I should tell him or not. It's kinda a lot to digest, to say the least. Unless it becomes necessary. I'd rather him save Sayori on his own and pray that's the end of it. Oh, and I'm sorry I ignored your input on the prompt earlier. I just wanted to see how Monica would respond. It seems like she might be in a similar situation as I am. And I don't think you're not important. You really are. If it wasn't for you, time wouldn't pass at all. Unless you used auto and left. Use auto and left. But what kind of monster would do that? Hopefully not you. Not me, I swear. And before I forget, that pain we felt today was totally new. I never experienced anything like that in my Act 1. Wait, is this supposed to be Monica then? Am I giving Monica a deep voice for no reason? I can't be for sure though. But it might just be a reaction from the information I channeled into him. Oh, I suppose I should tell you about that too. Basically... Well, we're never gonna know.